Hi everyone, welcome back to Beyond Decadent Planning with Erin. Today we are going to be doing my cash stuffing for the week of September 12th, and we are going to be cash stuffing $1,650 or $1,650 into my binders. For those of you who are just joining us, I use a zero-based cash budgeting system where all of my income that isn't going towards bills is identified with a specific purpose and then withdrawn as cash and put into my cash binders. This one right here is my wallet. It's for all of these items in the white, and then I have a blue and a yellow binder, so this just helps me keep track of which binder each of these categories goes into. So let's get started. So we are going to be putting money in my wallet, starting off with entertainment, and that's going to be $25. My family uses entertainment for like if we want to have a movie night and get like some snacks and stuff like that, or if we want to go bowling or go to a movie or something like that. I'm going to be putting $50 in my spending. Food gets $700. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So $450, $500, $550, $6, and then we'll do 5 20s. We'll just make sure that that is the right amount. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 50, 2, 50, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And my food envelope is for groceries as well as eating out for my family. Gas is getting $450 or $200. I'm only going to be cash stuffing 100 of this because that goes in my wallet, and then the other 100 will go to my husband. So I'll leave that in there. And then finally in my wallet is households, so another 25, and that is for items like laundry detergent or soap or stuff that the household needs. And that is it for my wallet. Sorry about that. I had a knock on my door. Okay, so that is my wallet. And now I should put, each of these just is because I didn't have any extra for the week. I just moved the balance over. I do expect to use up the entire amount when I budget it in my wallet. So that's why there isn't a running total there. These ones, on the other hand, will have a running total. So the reason I have this balance item here is so when my binders are in my safe, I don't have to constantly be pulling them out to actually figure out what the balance is. So this says hair, but it is beauty. But I do use it mainly for my hair. This is going to be getting $25. And so that leaves us with $40, $50, $60. And so we've got $60 in there. Clothing is going to be getting $50 today. I am coming off of we had to purchase quite a lot of things recently. So I'm just kind of building up all of my amounts. So this is 50, 70, 80, 95. So all my envelopes are quite empty. So I'm hoping I don't have to spend anything for a little while, and I can get these bulked up again. date night. So for my husband and I is getting $20, which brings us to $95. Which is good because we have our anniversary coming up soon, well, in December. And so I do want to save a little bit extra for that. And then we'll likely go out again sometime in the next couple months. We don't typically go out very often just because the kids' activities are so busy. So it's hard to find a night where something isn't going on. But that's really what this envelope is. So 50, 70, 80, 95. Next is kids, and they are getting 150, or sorry, 200. And I believe that was 2 of those, so 250, 355. So we use our kids envelope really because different school costs or sports. So we are going to be having quite a bit of purchases coming out of that in the next couple months with hockey starting up. And so we'll need to build that up really quickly because it will probably be depleted in the next little bit. Medical is getting 50. And so even though we are in Canada, we do have different medical costs like prescriptions and that kind of stuff. I didn't realize there was coins in here, so I'm going to put that away. And this is getting medical 150. And subscriptions is getting 50. So 51, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 2, 15. Okay, so next is my yellow binder, and these are our longer term savings, so things we don't pull from as often. Birthday's going to be getting $25, so that's when my kids get invited to different birthday parties. I do like to have smaller bills in here because I can just pull out 25 bucks and that'll be fine. We also use it as a savings for if my kids want to do something special for their birthday. So 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 1, 10, 5, 50, 20, 120, 125, 130, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Car maintenance is getting 50. My car has had a bunch of things go wrong with it. It's definitely end of life for my car. It's a 2012. And it is definitely getting old. So 120, 40, 50, 60. So definitely need to get that higher. Ideally, I'd like to have in the thousands, just because I think my air conditioning is gone, which thankfully it's the end of summer, so it shouldn't, I don't need it right now, but I want to definitely start saving to get that fixed next year. So we were getting 50, 25, so $75. And so that gives us 150, 70, 60, 180. And that's for my emergency fund. So same thing, we had to spend that on, I think it was, we had something go wrong on our vacation. So that money disappeared. So we are trying to build that up again. Seasonal is getting $10, which it's actually quite high already. So we've got 51, 52, 53, 50, 70. And so for seasonal, that will be Christmas presents, Halloween, Thanksgiving, all those things. So this will actually, now that we're getting into all of the seasonal things, we'll need to start spending some money in there. It just seems to be never ending. My savings challenge, I am currently saving for, I don't have a challenge. I'm just trying to save as much money as I can. And I am saving for a stand-up freezer. So I'll need about $1,000 in that eventually. So 1, 2, 50, 70, 90, 310, 330, 340, 350, 360, 65, 70, 75, 80. And finally, vacation is my last one. We just took a vacation in August. Oh my goodness. And so that was depleted. So now we've got 40, 50, 60. So we'll need to save up for next summer. And we are done. So that is my yellow binder. I do still have 350s here, and that's $100 for my husband's gas and then my husband's spending money. So I will be giving that to him at a later date. Oh, I think this was 60. The last thing I need to do is just find out the balance of how much I have saved. So we will start at the bottom. So we've got $3,330. That is it. So that is my cash stuffing video for the week of September 12th, and that is my process. I hope you enjoyed this video. I really enjoyed making it. If you did, please hit that like button. If you want to see more, hit subscribe, and as always, comments are welcome. Thanks, everyone.